for the Youths-Sierra Leone. Try and understand, we got better plans for the nation, yeah. That's our ambition, transforming to the youth for tomorrow, yeah. Hey, hey. Transformative leaders, hope for the Youths-Sierra Leone.
Natural, hope for youth entertainment. Look out for help all the youth in the country. Oh yo, look out for help all the youth them. Oh let them be featured in the country. Oh yo, don't fancy bull not the founder. We get the vision and the mission for the youth them. Oh yo, you don't have for help all the youth them. Oh let them be featured in the country. Oh yo,
now we not the future leaders. We say no to raping. No violence, no violence, no violence.
tell them.
Oh, for you say no violence against you women. No violence against you land. We want peace now in nation.
No more violence.
This na Dr. Prince Hycy Bull, the CEO and founder of Hope for Youths-Sierra Leone. They bring una a reflective message on this, our 60th so-called Independence Day, April 27, 2021. As una can see, I not come here with happy anniversary or with a message to celebrate the so-called independence of Sierra Leone. I use the word so-called because at the end of this presentation, una go get the answer for why I call am so-called independence. First, to we Muslim brothers and sisters them wey dey fast, I want for say Hope for Youth to send a message of support to all, that you would find peace for go through this fasting period, and sincerity and the most merciful Allah would be with you and on a family as you commune with God. Youths of Sierra Leone and Sierra Leonean all. Most people then go tempt for say we for celebrate 68th so-called anniversary independence. But my question to you all are varied. One, wetin we dey celebrate? Two, why we for celebrate? And three, for real, should we celebrate? You see, the answer to them three questions here lies in our history. See, for me, I'm fortunate for line up with the independence of Sierra Leone, as we are the generation we born in 1961. And so I don't work foot to foot, step by step, with the so-called independence of Sierra Leone for 60 years, and I stand here to say there is nothing to celebrate. But if we celebrate, let me look at the word itself, celebrate, and what it means. Celebrate means something good, something happy, a success, or an achievement. So, me Salon people, the meaning of celebration where I don't give now, I think we'll for sit down and answer the following questions on this day, April 27, 2021. So if celebration means something good they happen, wetin good dey happen na salon. If celebration means a happy event, whose happy event we Sierra Leoneans for celebrate? If celebration means a success, tell me wetin are the successes they will for celebrate on this day. If celebration means an achievement, do you una tell me wetin would I achieve in 60 years? So you see, my fellow Sierra Leoneans and Hope for Youth members, I not think we forever use the word celebrate in conjunction with the word independence from this day forward. But I believe as Sierra Leoneans them, we for rename April 27, 2021 as the post-colonial anniversary date, so it will remind us of how we get to this problem and who that we for blame for this problem. You see, when God may make the world, Sierra Leone and the area of Sierra Leone was part of the universe, including Great Britain. And all of them world where God make me independent. I mean, already done independent. You see, but we don't allow the West for brainwash we, for belief say where God may make Salon me independent. But now we then come as colonialists, now then can make Salon what it is, so that we get an independence when they leave we. You see, they use the word independence for cover up the destruction, the damage, and the decadence and the wahala where they left Salon part. So they don't use the word post-colonialism or post-colonial era because they want to wipe the history slate clean. So over time, people not go even know say the breaches them and go, then go damage Salon, take all we resources, then take we human capital, we slaves, then turn into slave, then take we diamond and we gold and all we resources them, then build a third-class citizen, a third-class city where they left for we, where they call Freetown. So when they left, the question is, should we celebrate independence or should we celebrate post-colonialism? So I think the issue, now for let we celebrate post-colonialism from Britain. So let me take this position for explain colonialism and post-colonialism on this day so we go understand them better. But I go tell them in the form of a story. So let everybody look at their tongue and just think, say, every tongue where you did, where God may make them, may already done independent. Because the people who been did they were running their business. Until one day, one gentleman came at the tongue. When he came, he called for say, he want help the people there. But all what he want, now the resources of the village or the town. And for use the village as the drink so that they will take all the resources, carry and go outside this gentleman come out. And when they don't gather all the good things them where the villagers then get, then go now then talk. You see, the structure where they build for the villager, the way they gather, then call it development. But that they not mean development because then they build up, so at least it will be convenient for them. And so that they go able to gather within the one gather. This gentleman, he treat all the villagers them bad one, and he make them poor. He not give them the best education. He give them everything. He give them like general, nothing specific. So after many years, when the villagers they begin get sense, they begin complain and they put pressure upon this gentleman. Say, do ya? You treat we bad? Give we your village. So after them put plenty pressure upon this gentleman, he not get no choice, but I for left the village. And when they left the village, he tell the people and say, hey, me, I make una better. Now they can't go now on independence. So, you see, youths of Salon, now the story that we Salon to get independence. So I can ask una 3 questions and follow una understand this piece. 1, the money man, he may get right for countryside people, they may not establish the independence and take the independence away and use the villagers then. 2, we for glad for the money man for what he do for the village. 3, we for glad for the money man with the shame way he take left the village with nothing, and then when they left, he tell and say, now, I don't make una better, so I give una independence. You see, so if the money man min get right for take advantage pan the villagers dem. Wetin make we for celebrate wey e left the village? If somebody don take advantage by you, e don put you in jail, e don take you property, and e don make you work like slave, you go sit down you celebrate every year na the day wey e pull you pan bondage or na jail? Well, youths of Sierra Leone, na this the wait man dem. They want we for believe when they call this independence. You see, they make we believe say colonialism na been good thing, and that colonialism na help for make we na Africa independent. Well, I no go make each one per una make una decision, but I go left una for think whether for celebrate with freedom from Britain. So, the question is simple one. Now when the British they don't left with pan post-colonialism, because not to independence, so, let we look wetin we don't do for ourselves for 60 years. So inside that 60 years, you could ask yourself, should we celebrate the post-colonial era because not to independence? So. Now, youths of Sierra Leone, let we look how we did. After 60 years, what do we for celebrate? Well, we don't get sucked into the post-colonial 419. We're bad enough. Look at yourself. Look your brothers and your sisters. Look your papa and your mama then. Look your papa and mama and brother and your sister then. Look your granny then. And look all your family member. And look your pikin then. And ask yourself, how successful is my family line since independence? How successful are my immediate family members post-colonialism? How successful am I? You see, if the answer to all your questions then are yes, 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 probably then you get right for celebrate 60 years of post-colonialism. And probably you get right for celebrate moving forward. Well, I can tell you, say, post-colonialism not been good for Sierra Leone. Because now one people, they enjoy the bright spots of this post-colonialism. You see, when we look with country, Sierra Leone, let us think about it. First of all, how many military coups we don't get in 60 years? Let me think about it. We don't even get a civil war out of this 60 years. We last for 10 years. Thousands of people that die. Let me look with country. We don't get Ebola. Thousands of people that die inside the 60 years. We don't get COVID-19. We don't come inside the 60 years. And perhaps that the country, they suffer from the pandemic of unemployment, inequality, illiteracy, tribalism, regionalism, inflation, lack of basic needs, deterioration of the educational and health system, high mortality rate, lack of clean drinking water, poor electricity, economy in total disarray, youths fighting youths. You see, now we get red youths and we get green youths. Now we get red regions and we get green regions. The country is divided. High prostitution, one of the highest in the entire African continent. Epidemic of drug use by youths. Human rights violation. the ranking of the most corrupt country in the world, flagrant disregard for the rule of law. Youths of Sierra Leone, we are struggling. Our girls and women are forced into prostitution. High mortality rate of children, high death rate. So when you look all of that, should we celebrate 60 years of post-colonialism? What are we celebrating? On this day, youths of Sierra Leone, men and women, are called upon una for reflect. Una let we come together for build Sierra Leone. Una let we look at hope for a better Sierra Leone. And let we use our talents, our hands, our resources to make Sierra Leone a better place. Youths of Sierra Leone, think outside the box. Don't depend on government for government jobs. The youths of Sierra Leone are the most talented, most innovative, most visionary in Sierra Leone. And I'm going to send you a challenge right now. And that challenge is to look into yourself. Look into the eyes of your brothers and sisters. Hold their hands and say, we, together, we can build Sierra Leone. Let hope be your compassion to build the next 60 years for a better Sierra Leone. Let the H in hope be for health, humanity, and for hope itself. Let the O in hope be for opportunities known and unknown. And let the P in hope be for possibilities within your reach. And let the E in hope be for an empowerment as a visionary, innovative leader of tomorrow. To build a Sierra Leone where there is no red youth or there is no green youth, but a Sierra Leone where the principles of freedom, justice, and peace reign. A Sierra Leone where youths could find employment, create their own businesses. A Sierra Leone where every youth could look at their hands, their feet, their eyes, and go into their minds and say, yes, I can make a difference. I can build a new Sierra Leone. So as we move forward to look at what is the celebration of post-colonialist Sierra Leone, we don't call it independence. Sierra Leone was independent before colonialism. And Sierra Leone will be independent post-colonialism. We can believe in ourselves to do what is right for the future. So I challenge you on this day to say, yes, we can. With hope, we can. And we will build a Sierra Leone one youth at a time, one village at a time, one town at a time, one chiefdom at a time, one district at a time, one province at a time. And together, collectively, we will build the Sierra Leone that will be the envy of Africa. The Sierra Leone that will be the new United States of Africa. And together, we would build the Sierra Leone. And once again, I challenge you. Ask not what Sierra Leone can do for you, youths of Sierra Leone. Ask what you can do for Sierra Leone. God bless hope for youth Sierra Leone. God bless the youths of Sierra Leone. God bless our mama Sierra Leone. Today, reflect on 60 years of post-colonialism and not 60 years of independence. We've always been independent. Don't believe the hype. God bless you, and God bless our Mama Sarah.
Yeah. That's our ambition. Transform into the youth for tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, hey. Transformative leaders. Hope for the Youths-Sierra Leone. Try and understand. We got better plans for the nation. Yeah. That's our ambition. Transform into the youth for tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, hey. Transformative leaders. Somebody hear me out now.
Oh Lord God, again, we give you thanks to the Almighty God for set up for Youths-Sierra Leone in a this time, oh, in a this time, in a this time, in a this time, yeah. So don't give up and tighten up your seatbelt. Hope for Youths-Sierra Leone day for we. So till you go be lawyer, be president, be minister of the country. So don't give up your faith. Hope for Youths-Sierra Leone, don't come oh. In a this time, oh, in a this time, in a this time, in a this time, yeah.
Hope for the Youths-Sierra Leone. Try and understand. We got better plans for the nation, yeah. That's our ambition. Transform into